just to have, again, very dry conditions from these winds. And they're not doing very much for us in the Inland Empire either, where Temecula and Hemet, you're down to about 5 and 6% humidity. So bone dry outside. And we don't expect things to improve until we get an onshore wind, which is the opposite wind coming from the ocean to provide some humidity. That's not happening for the next 24 hours. So very critical time period with those wind warnings in effect through tomorrow as well. This is going to possibly cause tree damage and power outages for some neighborhoods. So if that is the case for you, know that that is a potential till tomorrow afternoon. We're going to watch this for you and give you another update here in the next few minutes. I'll send it back to Kathy and Annabelle.
Shauna, thank you very much for that. And it is now the top of the hour. We started the NBC4 News at 3 earlier to bring you this breaking news. You're seeing those images out of Ventura County right now.
Yeah, it's obvious that some homes have been lost. We're still working to get an accurate count. The mountain fire burning more than 10,000 acres near Moore Park, and it jumped the 118 freeway near Camarillo.
We want to go to any News Chopper 4, Eliana Moreno. She's overhead giving us this bird's eye view of just how big this fire is and how fast it's moving.
Annabelle, my heart breaks for these people. I thought that I could count how many homes have burned. I thought it was maybe just a few, but I stopped counting because it's that many. On this street alone, the entire block is gone. We're on Old Coach Drive where it meets Stallion Court. And as you can see, both sides of the street. And these were massive homes, big, beautiful homes. They're completely gone. You can see that the fire department is making their way through, but they're not here for structure protection at this point. There's that has come and gone. What they are here for is purely to save lives. They want to make sure that everyone got out safely. If there's any pets that are left behind, they're here just to protect life at this point, no longer property. This is a community here in Camarillo where this street basically got the worst of it because it does butt up against the hill. But as I move the shot closer to the Pacific Ocean, so we're east of the ocean, I'm moving the shot over to the west. There are still other homes just a couple blocks away, like this one here. That looks like it's going to be off of Valley Vista Drive. That home was also lost, but you can see that the neighbor's home is okay. So it does look to be kind of picking and choosing which homes to burn here in this particular area of Camarillo. But as I widen out the shot, it'll give you a better perspective of just how massive this fire is. I'm working with my pilot, Saro Garbetian, this morning, and he clocks it at about 3 to 4 miles worth of smoke. That's kind of where it starts to the east, making its way over to the west, and basically going all the way to the Pacific Ocean here. So this is areas like Oxnard. You're going to be completely covered by this smoke. We keep bringing up the respiratory quality. Again, if you've got any type of respiratory issue, or even if you don't want to breathe this stuff in. So keep your windows and doors closed if possible. And if there's one thing that you can do to help the firefighters, we just got word that they are experiencing low water pressure in some of these Camarillo communities. So what you can do at home is actually reserve water, try to limit outdoor watering today to save some of that water here for our firefighters.
That is a good point, and I'm sad to hear that. And Eliana, so many homes here lost. We're going to check in with Karma Dickerson. Thank you, Eliana. She is actually in Camarillo. She is on the ground there as we're watching horses being loaded into trailers there. Karma, what can you tell us? You're right there in Camarillo. Sadly, many homes have been lost. What's happening where you are?
We're watching homes burn before our eyes. There's one we want to show you. It's just over my shoulder. As we rode up, we saw that flames were encroaching on this home. And by the time we got out and got our camera up, that home engulfed in flames. We're on Baja Vista. And this is about a few miles south of the area that Eliana was just describing. And we are watching this fire come over the hillside and come into a little bit more densely populated areas. These are areas where there's, back-to-back homes. And we have neighbors out on the street watching watching some of this, horrific scene unfold in front of them and also packing up their cars. We are watching, people evacuating in real time. And matter of fact, the sheriff was just coming through this area. You probably hear the sounds of the wind on the ground, and we can't overstate the role the wind is playing here. At times when the gusts come through, it's hard to even stand up straight. That's how strong these winds are and how quickly things are moving. We should be clear, Eliana saying in the areas where she's seeing